Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 54 of Task Force Unlikely, Heart, Part 3. Put it in the right box, right? Okay. Already hydrating. Thank you. Everybody hydrate. Last time, the group confronted Chad Von Zarovich, the fake Strahd, or
So
the
we're
the
going with
good
that?
Strahd, the alchemist Strahd.
It's medicinal, don't worry.
Now I'm worried.
They talked to him a little bit. They stole some of his notes. They dumped his books. They took his journal, which is a totally normal size book, and
Not at all tome-like.
proceeded to head to the house he was staying in that is allegedly haunted. On the way, they got some skeleton horses and were sidetracked, but in a good way, to the sanitarium, where they believe that there are children being held and general no goodness. And at the very end of the episode, they found legendary vampire / monster hunter / monster himself, the Dr. Rudolph van Richten. So,
knowledge is knowing that von Richten isn't the monster. Wisdom is knowing that he is.
You are in Van Richten's cell. For those at home, Rudolph Van Richten is a thin old man with wire rimmed tiny little like Ben Franklin sunglasses, swept back white hair, and though he is thin, it belies a dexterous aptitude gained from 30 years of vampire killing. So, he looks at all of you, and he narrows his eyes, and he says, "So, what brings you here?"
His room has a window.
Yes.
I was just gonna slow turn look out the window to the bright, beautiful, sunny day outside. Just kind of look at that for a minute.
He follows your gaze and he says, yes, the oddity of this land. It seems a paradise, does it not?
Ask again later.
Nah.
Too bright.
Oh, straight up now. I hate the sun.
You gotta look at who you're talking to.
I got nothing wrong with the sun. It's just, it seems kind of dystopian, for lack of a better term.
He'll nod and he says, yes. He looks back at you, all of you, and he says, you seem adventurers, and what are you to do about it?
We're working on it.
Reply, Hazy. Try again.
Well, first we're going to look for some kids who are apparently being held captive here, and then we're going to go beat up whatever is haunting Strahd's old house.
He'll narrow his eyes at the mention of the devil himself. And he'll look at Kaw and say, you could just leave if you wanted to, couldn't you, Vistani?
Signs point to yes.
Yes. He says, the doctor here is untrustworthy, as you have no doubt deduced. My gear is somewhere else in this madhouse. Though truly, he is the one who needs to be locked up. Accused me of a delirium. I am fully about my wits. But he can do something to your mind. Be careful.
Oh, good.
He says, what do you know of this false Strahd?
Pull out the
seems
paper
like
that
a
had
mage
the
who will burn
notes.
out. Oh, sorry. You said you were pulling out the notes?
Yes.
He will take them from you if you allow him, and flip through them. And he says, I do not understand. There is no good man left in the devil. What would have come out would have been nothing.
I mean, he's kind of basic and boring, so yeah, I guess that's kind of a nothing.
He lacks in personality substance, but in physical substance, he's certainly there.
Interesting. He'll hand you the notes back, and he says, is he a vampire?
My sources say no.
Doesn't look like one.
He seems to be fine with the sun.
He'll make a bunch of consternation noises.
I do have, you can call it a theory, but I don't know how much evidence there is for it. Something tells me that the dark Strahd given form that's mentioned in his notes might have something to do with the whole keeping the children locked in a sanitarium and also keeping you locked in a sanitarium thing. I am wondering if the quote-unquote evil Strahd that was separated is now somehow controlling or has taken the form of this doctor.
He will nod very slowly, and he says, yes, obviously there is no love lost between myself and the vampire.
This doesn't seem to be the same Strahd, though. It's done.
Strahd concentrate.
He kind of
Really
nods.
be quiet. Sorry.
You hear a dog barking in the distance.
Dog wants to play.
Van Richten nods slowly, and he says, yes. Well, if there are children here, we best...
Suddenly a pup.
He says, if there are children here, we best return them to their parents.
I don't disagree with you, old man, but I also think we should get to the bottom of why they were put in here in the first place.
Yes.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't trust that doctor. The
No.
hypno guy.
Where is the doctor? He does not leave for long.
Probably should have kept tabs on him, huh?
Well,
Didn't I compel him
yeah.
to go somewhere last time?
last session, Navira tricked him to go to the estate of the Lord, saying that he had fallen ill. Now, once he figures out that that's not true, it still probably buys you about 2 hours.
I'll relay that information to old Rickety.
Yeah. He nods and says, "Yes, of course." Aw.
I gotta give the people what they want.
He says, "Well, I will do what I can to assist you. But first, I must become properly equipped. I can meet you on the second floor if you wish. There are no children on this floor that I know of. I am allowed to make a daily walk, and I have not noticed any. Addled as my mind was, or clouded by the doctor."
Oh, that sounds good. We'll go just double check everything, make sure, nothing too spooky going on anyway. We'll meet you up there.
Excellent. Oh, pardon me. Okay. He will kind of center himself in this room, look around, and then walk past all of you and out into the hallway and proceed to look for his things. So what would you all like to do?
Hi.
We found him after searching most of this floor already, yes?
Correct, yes.
Next floor up.
Okay.
Definitely want to start looking for these children and get an idea of the state they're in right now.
Okay. So, you all walk upstairs. So, you are once again presented with a long hallway. This time, however, the hallway is a box shape around an open courtyard that the bottom floor opened into, and as such, only really had one enclosed hallway. So this is kind of like a box shape of the second floor, and on this, as you come up the stairs to your left and right, you can see that there are less doors. These rooms are either bigger or they're not cells or something. So to your left, there are 2 doors on each side of the hall, and to your right, the same, instead of the kind of like 12 doors downstairs.
I guess Gayle will try the first door on the left.
Okay, so the first door on the left.
Behind door number 1.
We're gonna go door by door. I feel like this is gonna take a minute.
Yes. So the first door on the left, you open, and you all are immediately hit. I'm sorry. Everyone but Navira is hit with this incredible heat. Navira, you feel the heat, but you're used to it. It's hell.
So, this is, it's literal hell, or it's like hell?
It's like hell. You open
Okay.
it, and it's not like the infinite plane of Avernus or anything like that, or near infinite.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
open it, and you're immediately hit with, oh, it smells like home. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, the sulfur, and what looks like it's a small torture chamber.
Oh, good.
Reminiscent of the one you found in Waterdeep, kind of searching through that, but it's clearly home. And you can see there are demons kind of strewn about, like locked in cages, put in like stretching racks and stuff like that. And a couple devils turn to look at you, and they beckon you in, like, yeah, come on. We're going to torture these demons.
Gayle, close the door.
Okay.
No, thank you.
And as you do, you all feel the heat fade, and you think it was another one of these delusions that seem to strike at random. It felt like the spider encounter.
All right, Navira is privately having her own what the fuck moment.
Okay, what if we open the door
Reach
again?
up, pats on
does
shoulder.
the delusion come back?
If you open the door again, it is an empty room, much like Van Richten's.
What the fuck increases?
Should we just leave these doors open? Maybe that'll stop this from happening.
Reply hazy. Try again.
Tarbek is going to close the door again.
Okay.
Let's try the second door on the left.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to.
So if you open the second door on the left, you
Trying the
see-
same door until it gives us what we want.
Come on. There's a circus, an ice cream parlor. You're like, wait, that one. Go back to that one.
Oh,
You look to your right, there's a Howl's Moving Castle dial. Gotta turn it.
So you open the second door, Gayle, and instead there is a small classroom that has about 8 children in it, and they are all staring at a mirror. It's just a big oval mirror hung on the front of the front classroom, where like a blackboard would normally be, but it's just a big oval mirror, and they are all staring at it.
Do we recognize this mirror?
No, it's not the mirror of intellect from Shemeshka or
Right.
anything. It's just another creepy mirror.
There's so many.
Mirrors are creepy and good.
so did the children notice us?
No, they are all staring very intently, and occasionally they all repeat something in unison.
Oh boy.
The first thing they repeat is, Barovia is not real. It is simply a delusion.
Can I close the door and open it again?
Sure. If you close the door and open it again, it is the same group of children.
Okay.
There is no Warren Bossing say. Got it.
Question: does the mirror appear to be magical?
Yes. Oh, for sure. Because
just-
if you kind of look and peek, the room that you see is not reflected back in the mirror.
That was going to be my question.
Like, do we want to go like full 1984 Apple commercial, or like, should I just cast a spell magic?
I mean, smashing it is satisfying.
Spell slot, rock. One of these is technically cheaper.
That's true. Navira, would you like to do the honors?
You want me to smash another mirror?
Honestly, I feel like you're the best at it.
Yes, please.
All right, I'll hurl a javelin at it, see what happens.
Okay. The mirror shatters.
Cool.
Easily. It is magic,
Mirror.
but it is not like the artifact of the other mirror you all encountered.
Whoops.
The mirror shatters. Dispel magic would have had the same effect, so it would have not been a spell slot wasted. It just would have been an alternate thing. The children all slowly come to a little bit, blink, look around, and look at you. And they ask, Barovia, is it real? Real? We have seen it in our dreams.
Tarbek's gonna look to Kaw and kind of...
Yes.
A couple of the kids kind of start to shiver and, like, rub their arms. And one of them says, but why would the gods allow such a dreadful place to exist?
Well, the gods, there are certain things that are out of their control. Guys, we're gonna go for a field trip. Everyone buddy up, form a line. Little daisy chain. Everyone hold hands.
I mean, not all gods are good.
Yeah, some of the gods are dreadful themselves.
One of them in the back's like, I knew it. But otherwise, they seem to have established buddies. They get up, they line up on the side of the room in buddy order.
This is the most organized buddy system I've ever seen. These kids are good.
The Barovian kids.
All right.
Sure, they established buddy systems early.
So we're gonna be your mentors, and we're gonna go on a field trip to not here.
Okay. Where else is there but here? We've never been outside of
Again later.
Mordenshire by the sea.
Oh, no, Mordenshire by this, like, just, back to your parents.
Oh. That's nice, too.
You've been here for about a month, I think they said.
What?
Oh. Yeah. You guys all right? Anything you want to talk to me about?
They say, we have the oddest dreams. But they won't let us talk about them.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you can tell me about them if you like, as we're on our way
Yeah.
out.
Oh.
There it is.
Discord hates children, too. You heard it here, folks.
Wow.
Well, Mira's gone. I'll be right back.
Prove it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna hit tech issues and mute. Okay, and we're back. Okay. So, one of the kids is just up at the front. It's just like, yeah, our dreams are weird and terrible.
Been there, kid.
Okay, good. And says, they dream of a land called Barovia. It's like they're not all talking in unison anymore, but they're all. You asked little kids a question, so now they're all answering at once.
They're all answering at once.
So, but you could pick out that they all dream about Barovia. They don't know how long they've been here, and the doctor is supposed to be quote unquote helping them, and they don't feel like he's actually helping them.
All right, so we're gonna play a game, and it's called It's called the Quiet Game, and whoever is the quietest, and Tarbek's gonna fish around in his in his what do I have in my inventory here?
Winds? No, not a dagger.
Not a dagger, definitely not that.
Oh, definitely not the wand of fireballs.
No.
Do we have any leftover cookies?
Sure. Cookies would be good in a bag of holding. They're basically frozen. Yeah.
I have the Burke skull. I have.
Yeah, give them the
I have a
Burke skull.
Pitten.
One of these kids like, oh my god! Up. I can finally go rock climbing.
Tarbek's gonna pull out like.
I have a flask of oil.
Ooh. What kid doesn't want a flask of oil?
Tarbek's gonna kind of fiddle around with like some scrap metal for a second.
Who
he's
wants
got, like-
50 feet of rope?
And he's gonna pull out
hempen rope.
like a little metal star that he like just made now.
Okay,
he's gonna
yeah.
be like, whoever's the quietest gets one of these.
It's a deadly throwing star, yeah!
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna make one that is not sharp.
It's blunted.
Get outta here.
It's nerfed.
Okay.
It still probably
The
hurts. to throw it
roundest
at somebody.
star you've ever seen.
I'm gonna round off all those edges.
And whoever gets it and throws it at the doctor gets another one.
No violence. Violence
What?
is our job.
Yay, violence.
They're old enough.
A little bit of
How old are you?
They range from probably 6 to 12.
Yeah, they're not old enough.
maybe a
That says
little bit of
you.
violence.
I was impressed at 3.
I thought we established you had a very bad childhood.
And these kids live in Barovia.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing on them.
An interesting question. I don't know how to word it in a way that doesn't sound bad. On a scale of normal people to Dread Realm people, how soul are these kids?
You would say these kids all have souls.
Interesting and concerning.
Okay, so you start to lead them back into the hallway. Is there anything else in the hallway you would like to do, or you want to take these kids outside?
I think we gotta prioritize the children.
Okay.
Tarbek is actually he's asked them to like form a line while holding hands, and he's like guiding them out.
Cause herding cats at the end of that line. We'd
Perfect.
You've got Navira
having
and Gayle flanking on either side.
having actually given field trips to little kids before, like this is some cat wrangling going on.
You gotta corral them like sheepdogs.
Yep. Put little blinders on them. Okay, so you start to go downstairs, and you hear crackle to life. For lack of a better term, you probably all aren't familiar with it, but it's a straight up an intercom system. Because this place is kind of pseudo Victorian, and even that's probably a little advanced. But it crackles, and you recognize the voice of Dr. Daniel say, "I thought we were friends, and I'm sorry to say that the delusion has clearly taken you. Dr. Rudolph van Richten is not well, and I see you have let him from his cell. It is a shame, and I only wish to heal these people and protect the children from the madness that has taken our town." He says, "Barovia is not real and cannot hurt us here."
Yeah, well, neither's your medical degree, and it's clearly hurting a lot of people.
Can I hurl a javelin at wherever this voice is coming from?
Sure, just spin, throw. Yeah, and you break a little speaker system. Kind of crackles.
I just keep letting him say mean things.
I personally really love this solution to all our problems.
Javelin! You get a javelin! You get a javelin!
Navira's bag of infinite javelins. I am a fan.
She's got like 5 of them.
As
Got
far
a
as,
shish kebab all our
Yeah,
problems.
there's starting gear, and I think she's used 1.
I have a total of I've got 5 of them.
Yeah. So I think, and you can go fetch them after you've.
Yeah.
So
Definitely got the one back from the mirror.
as far as I know, you got 5.
Just sticking out of her back at all times too, so she's got this kind of like.
Do you
Awesome.
still have a hag's head stuck on one?
Nah, that's probably back in Waterdeep somewhere, like sitting on the mantle as a trophy.
It's holding up your bookshelf.
We would want to scare the kittens.
We should probably go, huh?
Probably kill that bastard doctor. He
We
pulls
also-
this creepy Bioshock shit on us.
Yes, yes.
Would you kindly?
Honestly, that was the vibes I was getting.
All right, kids, let's go.
Okay.
Do you think it would be a good idea to maybe
following
take them to the church?
Maybe.
That was my
Yes.
first option.
I feel like we should take it to their parents, quite frankly.
Their parents are currently
Right.
hypnotized.
Yes. Okay.
Some sort of.
Plus, the church is closer.
So all the people we know are not hypnotized. We need to make a list. Us, maybe. Not sure about that one, actually. Kind of been concerning me for a while now.
Yes.
Van Richten is not as hypnotized, and then you have the priest of Ezra, right?
Look, no offense, but like if heal doesn't break the hypnosis, we are doomed on very many levels. So, But I also don't want to leave children in the company of Van Richten.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
You might raise them to be tiny vampire hunters.
Yes.
Yes.
As they should be.
How's Esmeralda doing, by the way?
Quite well.
Tarbek doesn't know Esmeralda. Just so we're clear.
We have a great relationship.
Signs point to no.
Yeah, that's why she calls you every once in a while.
I don't want to talk about
Because
it.
she cares about
My
you.
son is
Wants to
dead.
see how you're doing.
Mine was too, but he got better.
Oh.
Get over it, old man.
It
Yikes.
took some doing, but
He gonna kill his own son too. He's leaving that part out. But
Okay, well, I mean, dude.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
It's not my fault. I was cursed. It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Yeah, that's no excuse, my dude.
it's a little bit of an excuse.
Okay. So you will start to lead them downstairs. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see Dr. Donair has a giant syringe, and he's just stabbed in the neck of Van Richten.
Oh.
Oh,
we leave you alone for 5 minutes because you say you can handle yourself.
You want to just roll for initiative now?
You
Yeah,
can, yes, you
probably.
can. To be slightly
Kids,
fair to Van
new
Richten,
game. It's called hide and seek.
he doesn't have any of his stuff on him. He is using a broken mirror as a weapon. Or a broken window. He broke, like, some glass. He got hit.
Kids, new game, hide and seek. We're gonna go hide. You get up against the wall, close your eyes, and count to. Let's take probably 10 rounds at most. Count to 60. If you don't know how to count to 60, ask one of the older kids to help you.
Mr. Tarbek, can one of
Yes?
us throw the star?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I will actually give it to the one who was the quietest. Though
Okay.
I was paying attention to that.
Perfect.
What's the kid who was like, I knew it about the gods earlier?
Yeah. Okay.
He seems like a roguish one.
Okie dokie.
Or warlockish.
Either way, I trust him throwing the star more than the other kids.
Which of these kids looks like they have the highest dex score?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to min-max these children. They're too young for that. What's
Why
this
have
6-year-old
children if you're not gonna min-max?
What's this child's proficiency bonus, Andy?
They're children, so I'm going to say +0.
Do they have any class levels?
You don't think they have any class levels?
Well, they're about to earn them.
Yeah.
You get
This
that good
monster's-
XP.
Yeah, this monster's got a CR. I mean, they're going to get experience.
I mean, from level 0, like, fighting a Dreadlord, you
Yeah.
even just, like, be in the next room. It's like the old Borderlands leveling up.
If you're just nearby.
You're just nearby, your friend who's, like, level 50 is just killing things for you, and you're just sitting there watching your experience go up.
All right. So should we roll for it?
Yes, please. Roll initiative.
Not
Oh,
weaponizing.
sucky as always.
Tarbek got at 2. He's busy
Okay,
babysitting.
Navira.
I 8.
Okay. An 8 and a 2. Gayle.
17.
17 and Kaw.
10.
Okay, so Gayle.
I'm clunky and I don't move fast. I'm like Baymax. I am not fast.
All of these characters, which one's the rogue? You get to guess at home.
I just rolled really well.
Uh,
I feel like that's like your thing on this show, though, is you always roll really well.
Navira.
I rolled really well in specific instances.
Skill checks, initiative, and if you're playing Nella, all attack
Everything.
rolls. Convinced Nella was just had a Beretta for that whole campaign.
Okay, how long is Van Richten stunned? Until she saves, or until he saves out of it. Great. Oh, he's not terrible at it. Not good enough. Okay. So up first is Gayle.
Gayle. So what's the layout? We're like on the stairs or at the bottom of the stairs?
You're on the stairs, and he's like 15 feet from you down the hallway. So you're like halfway down the stairs. You know, everyone's close enough to get into melee range, or if you want to with your short bow, he's perfectly within short bow range.
Actually, I was thinking that Gayle could cast a spell.
Okay.
Gale's gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the guy.
What sort of made up bullshit is that?
It's a very cool
It's-
name.
From the super cool new book,
Yeah.
and he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
He's kind of okay at that.
Let's beat a 16, though.
He will beat a 16. He will roll a 19.
Darn. I don't think it... Oh, on a successful save, the target takes half as much damage. So, he still has to take half of 3d6.
Wow.
So, he takes 5 damage.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
And then, as a bonus action, Gale will sort of, like, go over the side of the banister and hide.
Okay, perfect. So give me a stealth check.
Ooh, I actually rolled well. That's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
At
Okay.
advantage.
Oh, at advantage?
Making a stealth check.
Still a dirty 20.
Okay.
I rolled lower.
Okay. The doctor will go. He will move past Van Richten. He can't see Gayle. So he will ask Navira to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
You're asking the paladin to make it?
Yeah,
I
but
think you're gonna be fine.
Oh, well, here's the thing. I have a minus
The
one
paladin who
wisdom,
used
even
to
though
be
I
in a
am.
cult.
Yeah.
You have
She's
proficiency
impressive.
in wisdom saves. That's
I
good.
do have proficiency, and I have my aura of protection. But let's hope I roll well. Nope, I rolled a natural one.
okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, even though that is still an 8, it's not enough. And this dice is officially going to dice jail.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Meet the hammer.
So you are stunned,
Oh, son of a bitch.
and the doctor. So the effect is he literally like hypnotizes you. He pulls out his pocket watch, and it is more than just like listening to his words and the swaying. There is something magical about it.
Great.
And then he will move forward, past Navira, who is stunned, and or not past. No, he is going to use magic missile. Good spell that I like.
On who?
On half on Tarbek, half on Kaw.
Ah!
So, oh jeez. Okay, Tarbek.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, Tarbek, you take 7 force damage.
Oh no, 7.
Yeah, Kaw, you take 4 force damage. I rolled 2 1s.
I only have 95 hit points.
Yeah. And then it is
Dwarven ridiculousness.
Kaw's turn.
Kaw is going to remain standing on the stairs, and Kaw is now also standing next to this man at the same time.
Okay.
Evoke Duplicity is an action.
Okay,
so...
perfect. And do you have a bonus action?
Not that is currently useful.
Okay. Sorry, Navira, you are stunned, but at the end of your turn, it ends. So you don't have to make another save or anything.
Thank God. I'm going to scream at him.
So, Tarbek, it is your turn.
Question.
Mhm.
I don't know if this would work. No, it wouldn't work because it's too small of an object. It wouldn't work. I was gonna try and strangle him with his own stopwatch by using animate objects, but I think
I think that would be a small or a tiny object, even maybe.
yeah. So and I don't think it can be. It's not anything that's worn or carried that can be used. Is there anything around him though?
Oh, lots of stuff around him. Let's think that you want to specifically use to like choke him, or just
kick
attack
his ass.
him.
Just
Okay.
attack him.
So there's a bunch of doors. Obviously, there's exposed piping, so big, heavy metal pipes. A desk.
Okay, I gotta say, the heavy metal pipes just all popping out of the wall to beat him. I'm liking that a lot.
Okay. Let
Um,
me just double check animate objects for you.
so I have. Let's see, animate objects. She was up to 10, so I could do 5 pipe. I don't know how big the pipes are.
Let's say the pipes are medium objects.
That's 5 pipes.
Yeah.
Just floating metal pipes. Because if they don't have appendages, they just kind of fly around.
Yeah, yeah. They sort of hop and fly and float, yeah.
Now, can I order them to attack this turn?
Let's see. As a bonus action, yes, you can. Because you... hold on. Let me see.
Are these pipes real? Can they not hurt you?
You can issue general commands, such as... If you issue... Yeah, because it says a bonus action to command them. To where will move during...
All right, kids, look away. It's gonna get ugly.
Kaw sent them back upstairs.
Okay, good. I'd like to have all of these floating pipes just savagely beat this man.
Yep. Okay, so you get to roll... What is it?
5 different attacks.
5 different attacks at +5.
Oh my
to hit.
God.
At +5 to hit each.
Okay, so
You defeat the Dreadlord with the overwhelming power of Bonk.
24.
I mean, in my head, I just got an Always Sunny title card that just says, the gang beats up an old man.
Okay, 24, 24,
Yep.
11,
Nope.
23.
Yep.
Sorry, not 23, 22.
You're still good.
And 21, so that's 4
Oh my
pipes.
God.
That's 4 hits. And it's 2d6 plus 1.
That's actually a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
First is 11 damage. Second is 9 damage.
That's 20.
Third is 6 damage. Oh, and I rolled max damage for the last one. So that's 13 damage. So that is a total of, I think, 39 points of damage. And
My God.
as long as I don't lose concentration, they're just going to do that every turn. Wait. Oh, yeah, and I can add spiritual weapon to it next turn.
I was gonna say, how aura of fuck you do we want to get on here?
If you do spiritual weapon, those are both bonus actions.
Right.
But if you do spirit guardians, that just
No, I
goes
can't.
off.
Because I think this
Oh, is that a concentration? Yeah. Okay.
But this is really funny.
So 5 pipes, just water starts spurting out, and just thunk, 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 thunk. The guy is so confused.
Don't worry, I'll fix the plumbing once we're done.
His asylum is literally turning on him. Okay.
Good.
It's one of my favorite things I've ever done with this spell.
A little kid will kind of quickly poke their head out and throw the blunted ninja star for 4 points of damage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Star, that's actually pretty good.
I rolled a d4 and he got 4, so...
Wow.
I mean, he gets EXP now.
He helped.
Yeah, no, he gets at least some.
Okay. You stupid old man, snap out of it.
Wait, what's that?
Van Richten.
We are what? What? We're using we're using milestone, not XP. Oh, never mind.
No, sorry, kids.
I don't know, throwing a ninja star at an old man, is that a milestone?
Van Richten, get better spells.
Quit sucking, old man.
I always find
Get
vanilla
good, old
ones.
man.
Yeah.
Every time there's a spellcaster in like a D&D module, they all have the same spells regardless of circumstances. So like Van Richten probably is like Charm Person or something, even though he exclusively deals with vampires.
No, he does have a lot of like. It is a lot. I will say there are a lot of thematically appropriate vampire hunter spells. It's just none of it's really applicable here, and none of them are like attack spells. They're all like abjuration spells. It's like protection from good and evil, detect good and evil. We get it. You hunt vampires. So he'll pull out, or he'll use his little, Jesus, his little impromptu dagger. He'll roll a miss and a crit.
Really running the spectrum there.
Yeah. So he'll do not a lot of damage because it's just a little faux dagger, but okay. Then it is Gale's turn again, and you are hidden, Gale.
I am hidden in the shadows. So Gayle will pop out of the shadows behind the doctor and just stab him in the back with a night shadow.
Okay.
I'm assuming that these pipes count as an adjacent ally.
Well, she's hidden, so she has advantage. So you get sneak attack. Yeah.
An attack from stealth.
Oh, so I do it at advantage?
You do have advantage, yes.
Which is good because I just rolled a natural one.
Stop that!
That's not as well. It's a 5, so it's 9 plus 5 is 14.
This guy doesn't have any armor on. He's wearing a suit. So you hit.
So that's 1d8 and a whole bunch of 6s.
You know, if he's wearing a suit, I'm glad I'm using blunt force because I don't want to get that dirty.
I'm taking that for later.
You may be using blunt force.
Yeah, Gale's not a blunt force person.
So that's 12 points for the weapon damage, and then 6, 12. 6, 12. I can't math today. 12 plus 4 is 16. 20. 22. 23 points of sneak attack damage.
Okay. Well, he's bloodied. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Gayle would like to go back into the shadows.
Okay, perfect.
And she rolled.
Advantage.
Doke. That's not as good. That is a 19.
Okay. That's good enough.
Pretty sure he's kind of distracted by being beaten with pipes.
A little bit. Okay.
He's got other problems.
It's about to have more.
The doctor, on his turn, will say, we need not be... coughs up some blood. We need not be enemies. We all wish to stop the troubles of this, the delusion that spreads, the monsters that overtake the people's souls. We need
Navira,
not be enemies.
Have you divine sensed this guy?
I can if you want me to.
I mean, it might be worth it, but I don't. I mean, look at him.
I mean, this sick fuck also kidnapped children, so
That's the really main
Allegedly.
thing for me.
There are literally children on the floor up above us. Like, there's no allegedly you're getting away with here, my dude.
The parents gave them to me. Oh, come on, dude.
Very doubtful.
No. He'll take some more swings with his big, ugly needle. He will miss. And really?
Why, who's he trying to swing at?
Van Richten. And Van Richten's like, no, leave me alone.
so it's an old man fight. Got it.
Stop, no. Yeah, that's his crappy turn. Kaw.
Kaw standing next to him is gonna look real gnarly for a half second. And I landed in a place I couldn't see it. And is going to roll a nat 20 on a spell attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
What spell
So-
attack?
This man has the Slimy Doom.
Slimy Doom. Oh,
Excuse
Slimy
me.
Doom. He has disadvantage on Constitution saves and saving throws. In addition, whenever he takes damage, he is stunned until the end of his next turn.
oh God.
He can make
Wow.
Constitution saves, which he now has disadvantage on, to try and get out of this effect.
It's attacked.
Get stunned on it. What spell is this? Sorry.
This is Contagion. This is a level 5 spell.
Oh God.
Good lord.
Contagion.
I don't even think this is a made-up bullshit spell.
Nope.
No, I think
This is
that's from the
player's handbook.
from the PHB. Let's
It's
see. I hit
attacked
the
4
target is
times.
poisoned, and he got slimy doomed. Oh my gosh. Yep.
Well, that is a grotesque disease as well. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing paladins are immune to disease. So if
And it really is just called slimy doom.
You know that thing that Shaylara had? This is that. Not as bad, but it's that.
Oh, and he's poisoned. So he's just boned. Okay. So he has disadvantage on attack rolls from being poisoned. And then he has disadvantage on con checks and saves from being
I
doomed.
didn't even know the poisoned part.
Yeah. When I hit the target's poisoned. Okay.
it is kind of ironic that we're about to kill a self-proclaimed doctor by making him as sick as humanly possible.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and to get out of it. Yeah, oh man. Okay.
He has to make Constitution saves, which
Yep.
he now has disadvantage
Yep.
on. It's the thing. There's like 4 other diseases you can give someone with this spell, but this one's mean.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh man. Well. Yep. Anything else on your turn?
Kaw's just going to look at him and say, in his voice, Barovia's not real?
He'll start coughing up some more blood. And then it turns into a green slime. And he's well, I'm a doctor, and that's bad.
Science
not
point
good.
yes.
Oh my god, this spell isn't concentration and lasts 7 days.
Nope.
It lasts 7 days.
Well-
It lasts longer if I use a higher spell slot for
Yeah,
it.
they can if they fail saves, they get out of it, but weirdly. But that's not it. He will be dead before that happens.
He's also got beat on itis.
Okay. Navira.
God, should I kill this motherfucker?
Science point to yes.
Alright, well,
I don't want to get close to him now, and you're immune to disease. So
fair enough. Oh, jeez, I'm rolling like shit today. Still. That's a 16? No?
Oh,
Yes?
16's a hit. 16's a hit. Yeah.
15. Sorry, 15.
15's a hit.
Cool. Alright.
Trying to hit
Oh.
the old man in a 3-piece. I don't think it's that difficult.
No. no.
How many Divine Smite is this at this point? 2 or plus, so 5. That's my extra.
Also, keep in mind, if he takes a point of damage, he's stunned until the end of his next turn.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna take a point of damage.
or does that mean all the type attacks have advantage?
Once Navira stuns him, let me double check that. Yep.
Reroll 1, 2s. Yeah, it's not great. Okay. 12, 18, 24, 27. So 33 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
for
Oh,
the
man.
First one.
And now you have advantage on your second attack.
Oh, good. 23 to hit.
Is a hit.
Oh, that's much better damage. Reroll these ones. Alright, 9, 13, 21, 27, 30, 34, 40 points of damage.
Okay. He looks terrible, but he's still alive.
How?
He has not a lot of hit points.
Is it Pipe's turn yet?
It is, unless Navira has a bonus action she would like to do, it is
I
Tarbek's
do
turn.
not.
And
It's just whack a doctor at this point.
Pipe City.
All right, I don't even need to describe. Tarbek is basically gonna go. All right, let's. I almost feel bad for this, but you did kidnap a bunch of children. So,
Allegedly.
first, Tarbek's gonna just. Come on, really? You're gonna allegedly. Tarbek's gonna. First attack is a 20.
Yep.
Second attack's a 16.
Yep. Oh, well. Yeah, go ahead. He is for sure dead, but
Third attack is 19.
I would think Tarbek would know when to stop when
Fourth
the old
attack.
man is dead.
yeah. After the second
Old man
hit-
was also
well.
Here's the thing.
kidnapping children.
Here's the thing. My spell is you command them and you give them all the same command once. So if I command them to beat him to death,
Tarbek knows when
they're
to
all gonna
stop.
try to help.
The Pipes, not so much.
Yikes.
Ugh.
It is
So
also
yeah, 10.
10 is a miss, but
No, I meant 10 points of damage.
oh yeah, then he's dead. He's just dead. He had 7 left. I was gonna say it's technically possible that the first 3 attacks, if you rolled minimum damage, would not have killed him. But yeah. Do you want to not kill him, or do you want to kill him?
Tarbek's gonna like glance at the group for a sec. Tarbek will knock him out,
Okay.
Okay.
and then clean and replace the pipes. He's not a savage.
Then when he
Plumbing's
thinks
very
no one is
important.
looking, Van Richten will kill him.
Before Van Richten could do anything, Navira is on this dude and restraining him.
Okay. Perfect.
Like removing and like full pat down. Any and all needles are off this man's body. Hands and feet bound, gagged, everything.
Okay.
Be careful, he is very sick.
Divine health.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm vaccinated.
Okay. So.
Topical.
Just heard a weird noise. Navira does everything she just says. Van Richten kind of gets up, looks a little embarrassed, dusts himself off. Seeing you all have it in hand, he continues looking for his stuff. He'll return a couple minutes later in his proper clothes and gear. The children are remaining quietly upstairs.
Is there like a back route we can take them out? There's a lot of blood everywhere. Pipes, clean up
sure,
the blood.
Fine. We'll just have 'em close their eyes.
Just go to the other staircase.
You could try and find another staircase. There is like a courtyard that probably get through if you just throw a couple sheets down.
Yeah, Tarbek. I feel like Tarbek has a tarp just hidden in his beard of holding. I don't know why. I just feel he has one.
There are certainly sheets in this place that you can use fairly quickly
Is there
to
a
find.
linen closet nearby?
Yeah, there's a linen closet nearby. So
just gonna roll out the red. Well, it's red now.
It's red now.
Roll out the red carpet.
Okay.
Now that this guy has been detained, can I use my paladin radar?
Sure. So what do we got from Paladin Radar?
Alright, since precedents of Celestial Fiend are undead within 60 feet, type but not the identity, then same radius since an area that has been consecrated or desecrated.
He is not any of those things,
Cool.
but you do sense an undead below you.
How far below me?
30 feet? Probably in a basement? Probably less than 30 feet then. Probably like about 15 feet.
What type is it?
Does it tell you that? Sorry.
It says no, the type but not the identity.
Oh, that.
I think actually the example they use is you would know it's a vampire, but not the Vampire Strahd von Zar.
Okay. You would know that it is a lich.
Again?
Good.
That's a big one. Oh no, I know.
Hey guys,
Oh no.
there's a lich under here.
Oh,
We have to take care of that. don't
Maybe,
Probably.
maybe not.
I mean, we
Kaw
can
may
go.
have just fainted, or it have at least had fallen on someone and had them catch her.
we? Tarbek's gonna like
As,
fan her a little bit.
She collapses on the fainting couch that just manifests behind her.
She can think of a couple people that might be, and none of them are good.
Should we go down and see who it is? Just you want me to scope out the general area?
Can I ask
Try
Dr.
again.
Kidnapper if he knows who it is?
Well, he's dead.
Oh, he's not
He's
dead.
No, he's still alive.
He's unconscious.
He's not awake right now.
Gotta wake him up.
Well, the problem is if you slap him to wake him up, you'll cause a point of damage, which will just knock him unconscious again. And
What if it's a lay on slap though?
Well,
There you go.
Do that. Or he's a doctor. Maybe he's got some smelling salts.
he does have some smelling salts. That's an
All
excellent.
right, I'll use one of those then.
use one of those to wake him up because I'm pretty sure lay on hands also cures diseases.
Yeah, if I want.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I have to spend 5 to cure diseases, and I don't want to do that.
No.
It's not worth my time.
Oh dear, state of
Barely worth
emergency
the
is
one.
trending.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, just state of emergency is trending for my province.
Oh.
I need to read up on that.
You want to take a minute to read up on that?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what would you like to do then?
I guess we're waking up the doctor.
Arouse him and ask him about the lich in the basement.
Okay.
You got literal skeletons in your closet, and I want to know about them.
Sure. So, you rouse him and ask him about the lich in the basement. And he looks at you, confused, and says, "There is no lich in the basement. Barovia is not real."
Slap.
All right, it was no help.
Are you sure there's no lich in the basement?
He says,
Are you really sure? And I'm gonna make an intimidation check.
yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Do I get advantage given this?
Can I aid him on that?
Yeah.
I'm being scary.
So advantage, yeah.
Okay, honestly, probably should have been you the one to make it. I only got like an 11.
Okay. He doesn't seem afraid of you, but with both your and Kaw passive insight, you also don't think he's lying to you.
He doesn't
And
know.
he says, "I would never enter into a league with
Yep.
Ah.
Hold, please.
That's 2.
Should be the last one. Oh, back quick.
Never enter into league with Discord. They hate plot. And children, apparently.
There we go. Okay.
And friendships.
Welcome back.
And friendships. The doctor says that he would never enter into an alliance with a foul undead creature. I am sincere in my assertion that I am doing this to help the people of Mordantshire by the sea. I wish not to see them come to harm, to fall... he says much more quietly, into the mists.
Ooh.
All right, we still need to deal with the thing in your basement.
Yeah, we gotta go check that guy out.
It's not
Or
a lich,
gal.
though, who is in the basement, according to him.
Yeah, because we're gonna absolutely believe what this guy who kidnaps several children says.
That's less believing him and more like, okay, so that's not what's happening, but what do you think is happening? Because that might be useful.
Yeah, who's in the basement?
He says no one is in the basement. The basement is unoccupied.
You're very not helpful.
He'll look at you and he says, who is in the basement?
A lich!
Ask again later.
Okay, we'll smack him.
Okay.
Alright.
My
Maybe
sister-
just like a
my
smack,
mother.
just like, you should probably go to sleep, you aren't feeling too good.
He's got fever delirium. He just needs to sleep it off.
He starts to believe you that he has finally succumbed to the delirium. He seems very confused.
Maybe we just need to break his reality a little bit. What if we actually show him there's a lich in the basement?
Yeah, let's let him take a nap first. We'll drag up some sort of evidence after we see who it is first.
We should probably take the kids back to the church before we do that.
Yes, absolutely.
Van Richten, if we leave the doctor here with you, do you promise not to kill him?
He says, this doctor is of little concern to me now that I am free.
Awesome. Sit tight. We'll be right back. I'm not leaving the children with him.
Oh, absolutely not, no.
Absolutely.
Come, children. I shall show you how to properly use a sword cane.
I don't know, the throwing star kid might actually...
Awesome.
He's going places.
he's I don't know.
He's on the
maybe
fast
we could just
adventure
give
track.
Van Richten that one.
I'm always looking for students who
My
show
reply is no.
I feel like there are better mentors we could suss out.
I have other better mentors.
Hey, Navira, you want to teach
A
this kid
rock.
to use a sword?
Do I?
Any of us.
It just hand in Redeemer and he just...
The full-on, mithril core, adamantine sword. Let's see if his child can lift it.
It's like, oh, that's heavy.
Okay.
Core is mithril, so it's lighter.
Still sized for a tiefling who is
Yeah.
like half an inch away from being a large creature.
Like, at the very least, WNBA-sized tiefling. And I'm talking, like, center, not point guard.
Come on and slam.
Jam.
Yeah. I'd watch this movie.
Do we have Space Jam as a Dread Realm yet? Add it to the
Oh,
list.
that's a good one. Especially that new one.
I hate it, because that would actually work, because you'd go through the portal, and then there'd be, like, all these other characters.
Yeah, wait. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find something real fast.
That's what Vinny's up to right now. He was brought into the goat ball Space Jam treadmill.
Oh, God.
I'm retired.
Has to help legally distinct Bugs Bunny.
This is way funnier than I thought.
Oh no, you see, my name is Insect Rabbit. Yep.
You know how Bill Murray in Space Jam comes to make like one of the game-winning plays right at the end of the movie? That's Nella in this one.
I think Nella would be Lola Bunny.
True, because she's like the best.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, the smart, competent one who actually does things.
No, old Worm would be Bill Murray.
I don't play defense.
Okay.
Sorry if you don't understand Space Jam references, by the way. I understand not everyone's watched that movie.
Only 90 kids will get Space Jam references. Okay. So, you all would like to go downstairs, is that correct?
I think we want to take kids to the church.
Kids to the
first.
church, right. Kids to the church. Okay. So, you walk outside. As you walk outside, the sky has grown gray as you've been inside for a while, and the wind is starting to pick up. It is markedly cooler than it was when you all went inside.
Kaw breathes a slight sigh of relief.
Oh, home.
At last, something normal.
The weather's shit. Okay, perfect. You all head to the recently rebuilt church. The pastor, Joshua, is standing outside, kind of like trying to bring people back into the church. Like, hear ye. The Church of Ezra has been rebuilt. 'Tis
Hi.
the kindness of strangers.
Hi, it's strangers. So kind of need a favor.
Of course.
He's gonna show them all the children.
The children have been returned from the sanitarium. They have been gone so long.
Yep, but now they're back, so
Of course.
here you go. Push these kids.
He'll gesture them inside and say that he will make sure they are fed and then return them to their parents.
All right then.
Let's go see what's in that basement.
Okay.
I mean,
Outlook not so good.
my paladin bullshit meter does not lie. That dang lich.
Is a good meter.
Outlook not so good.
Did anyone get hurt in that fight, by the way?
No.
We took you took 7 and I took 4 points of
I think
damage.
that was it.
I
Yeah.
think we'll be fine.
Navira was stunned, but that was it.
Turns out an old man not really equipped to fight doesn't put up much of a fight.
Yeah, something tells me Andy did not really intend that to be like an actual boss fight.
No, it was not a boss fight, but it certainly was a fight. Yeah. And also, I did not expect 5 pipes to murder him in round 1.
Took 2 rounds.
You know, he was a frail spellcaster. If you gang up on him, you gang up on him. Okay, so you head back into the sanitarium, and you find these stairs into the basement. The door seems like it has not been used in a long time. You kind of have to. Navira has to, elbow it, shoulder it down. You
What
have to
door?
lift the door. Shove it to the side. And as you do, Mist pours out of the door,
Ah.
and a series
Outlook
and
not so good.
a group of bats fly over your head. So
Oh.
spooky.
Can we close the door, or is it too late?
No, you can close the door.
Should we?
No.
We open it again. More bats come out.
You open it again, and the mist and bats are gone.
Oh. It's just spooky stuff to warn you away. I get it.
Someone was vaping in here.
We get it, Lich. You vape.
You vape bats, which is weird.
It's a cool trick. I can't get the popcorn lung. I'm dead.
I don't even have lungs. How are you vaping in the first place?
Mage hand.
All right then.
Puts the vape pen up to his mouth, and then a mage hand puts a bellows like up behind the back of his jaw.
Like that voice for this Lich, but it won't be for the voice for the other Lich. Okay.
Other lich, you say?
The vape Lich that we have created,
Okay.
as opposed to the basement
The
Lich.
actual one we're about to find downstairs.
Mom, I told you can't come down my basement. Okay. You are standing in front of the door, the stairs downstairs.
Creak.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
Are there lights? Does the fancy pants electrical system go into the basement?
Yeah, there's a little switch. You can flip it if you'd like, and a light would come on at the top and bottom of the stairs.
Are they swinging from a single strand?
Yes.
Do they flicker?
Oh.
Okay.
Flickering. Like there's no wind. It's the basement.
I'm trying to figure out where we're sitting on, like, standard haunted house to Silent Hill at the moment.
We're getting slowly more Silent Hill.
Okay, everyone keep an ear out for sirens.
All right, well, I guess we gotta go say hello to this lich.
Signs point to yes.
Do you want to tell Van Richten what you're doing?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, cannon fodder. He goes
Absolutely.
first.
Yeah, he
What's
will.
the worst that could happen?
He'll go first. Okay, you can go first. He'll walk down the steps first. My ankle. I'm an old man.
Yeah, suck it up.
He goes
You're
down.
an old man with a dex of like 18. You'll be fine.
Yeah, he goes downstairs first. He has a crossbow and his sword cane. He looks to his left and his right, and he gestures for you all to come downstairs.
All right, I guess we follow the old man.
Okay. To your left and right, it looks like a fairly typical basement. Can I get perception checks, please?
God!
You gonna make me actually roll for it, or can I just say 20?
No, this one I'm going to make you roll for.
I got
Fair.
a 24.
24? Okay. Navira, you get a 0.
Yep.
Ah,
Can't see shit.
Goddamn cobwebs.
I got a 1, so that's an 8.
I
Are you
rolled
trained
a
in
1!
Are you trained in perception? Gayle?
Yes.
Wait,
Then you can't roll
Did-
a 1. Remember, you roll a 10?
Oh, that's right.
did 3 of us roll ones?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 19, and then I add +5.
Okay.
Sorry.
Van Richten did okay.
Good for him.
Gayle, because right, you.
Yeah, I have the little dots in perception.
Yeah, so you actually rolled a 17 on your natural 1.
Yay.
Okay, so Gayle and Tarbek, you both notice, and pardon me, at the end of the room to the left, there is a a break in the wall, and you believe it is a trap door, a secret door.
Secret door. Secret door.
There's a secret door.
And I forget the next part, but secret tunnel!
All right, well, if there's no lich in this room, then I scoot Von Richten ahead into the secret door.
He will. He kind of like looks at the secret door. He groans like a typical. And he finds the animated candlestick, pulls it down, and the door slides open. And indeed, sitting at a table, looking at a crystal ball, bunch of books and notes around him, is a lich. He wears a large crown on his head. He's wearing red robes, and he's got like this weird, like wooden kind of headpiece thing.
I didn't want to say it because I knew that it would be true if I did say it, but
He looks like. Hold on, let's see.
of course it is.
Let's see if you can all see my screen. It looks like that.
Yeah, of course it's him. Of course it's him.
Of course it is.
Of course it's him.
Who dis?
Well, we beat up his girlfriend.
It's not Zaztan.
Oh, it's not.
It's not Zaztan.
Nope.
No, it's
Yeah,
worse.
it's not that
Maybe even worse.
It would take a little bit of time for Zastam to come back.
Yeah, Zaztan's still a swirl.
I
Alright,
actually
we
killed this
beat him
guy
up,
in
Bill.
a different campaign.
Yeah.
That's why I know who he is.
He looks
Not
up.
super up on my liches.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He looks up and he says, "Ah, interesting.
Ditto, buddy.
Who are you?
You may refer to me as. Hold on, sorry.
It's a Zaylin, I think.
Yeah, it is. You may refer to me as Aislinn Rex. I am a king among immortals.
Oh my god, his last
Call
name
it
is
out in-
Rex.
Because this is one of the ones she was expecting, but it's not the worst one it could have been.
Van Richten's like, fuck!
Pretty much.
And Van Richten says, what do you want, foul creature?
Hey, maybe don't antagonize the lich?
Yeah.
Asselin smiles slightly, and he says, his reaction is understandable. Of one so obsessed with hunting monsters. Of his reputation precedes him.
Yes.
As the man who can't kill the one vampire he should be able to.
Burn.
Van Richten's
Burn.
Fuck you.
Fang.
Asselin says, I am here simply to observe the escape attempt of Strahd von Zarovich. We need not be enemies. And, if he succeeds, well, that is none of your concern.
Cool. And Gayle close the door.
Already turning around and leaving.
Bye.
As soon as it was just, I'm just here to watch.
Yep. Okay.
Out the door.
He's just here to watch. Okay, yeah, so out the
See ya.
door, back upstairs. Goes back to his creepy ball. Van Richten's kind of like, I mean, we should, but also, like, he's a crazy powerful lich, and I don't really want to.
I
Keep it in your
yeah.
cane, old man.
The
You
question,
want, sir, if you would like to try, we're not gonna stop you.
But we're also not going to help you.
yeah, like
Ooh.
I would like to, but I don't know if we can. like physically.
We could probably fight a lich. I think we've fought a bunch before.
A lich, yes. This lich, maybe give us another, I don't know, 5 levels?
At least time for me to regain my 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah, same. Maybe if we just had a long rest, because then I could animate objects again.
Cast more pipes.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Gonna go upstairs, get some pipes.
Be right back.
I just imagine Tarbek just like an old one-ed cleric having a bundle of sticks with them at all times for sticks to snakes.
But it's like
Just metal pipes, though.
Oh, that is something.
Just open the fight by emptying out your bag of holding. The monsters are like, what are you doing?
Just give me a second.
This isn't a recycling center. Okay. So you head back upstairs. You found the secret room. There wasn't anything that interesting in it, apparently.
There's something very interesting in it. It's just, we're just gonna let it continue to be interesting.
We got bigger things to worry about.
So what do you want to do now?
I don't know if you can get much bigger than Azel and Rex and Dread Realms, but, you know.
I think we got
Spooky Mansion time.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So you all get back on the road, and you get your spooky horses again.
Hi, Flangy.
You got Flangy. It was I think Tarbek's was Tibia.
Yep.
Do we leave that doctor tied up?
The doctor is tied up. Well, I don't know. What do you want to do with him?
I put him on the back of my horse.
Okay, perfect.
It's gonna be a fucking uncomfortable ride, my dude.
Okay.
He's not tied up like a person, he's tied up like a saddlebag on the side of the horse, just rattling against its hip bones.
Okay. So for the better part of a day now, you have to ride out to the house on Griffin Hill. So, let me get my table and such. Okay, so eventually, the road fades into a bog. A road ceases to be, and you are the road winds into the heart of a bog, reeking with decay. Gnarled roots twist and reach toward the road. To your left, you hear a slow slogging, perhaps a heavy body dragging through the muck. To the right sounds the blowing wind.
Again, just like, oh, thank God. More familiarity. It's almost starting to feel like a Dread Realm.
Okay. And the horses seem to know the way through the mucky trail, and they continue to ride on.
Yay.
And eventually you start to see an old Gothic-looking castle. But before you reach that, you see at the edge of the bog sits an ancient graveyard. Its headstones pitted and worn smooth. Once an imposing sight, I don't know how you would know that, now only the crumbling forms of the statues remain. And then otherwise, you...
God, who would want to live here?
Yeah, kind of sucks.
Slow turn. Waves. Turns back.
The massive structure of Griffin Hill looms overhead as you stand at the foot of the steps leading to the front door. The cold stone mask of a great griffin leers over the archway. and flanking the entrance are more cold granite carvings of the ferocious beasts. A heavy skull-shaped knocker hangs on the iron-bound door. Faintly from within, you can hear sounds. Wind blowing through the cracks, or perhaps something more sinister. Thank you, book.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Spooky, which is a thing Kaw can actually say. Unknown voice in the family for generations.
Knock knock.
Yep.
Kaw's kind of tempted to play the old Barovian game of whose name showed up on the gravestones, but no.
Okay, so you knock. Pardon me. And something happens.
A sound, theoretically.
Oh, I think that's a miss. Navira, does a 17 hit your armor class?
Nope.
Okay, so
Got real close, but nope.
You
Nice try, door.
suck it, door. Where are my scaly hands? So you knock on use the knocker, and you pull your hands back just in time as you feel electricity course through the knocker itself, and as you pull your hand back, a little spark touches your finger, but it does not harm you.
String of infernal curses.
Absolutely.
In a seeming nonsensical combination.
Just
So I guess,
Excuse me while I add second variant to every
Oh,
infernal
yeah.
curse that has ever existed.
odd arrangement. Shit, fuck balls. But infernal.
yeah. I guess we have to find a different way.
Well, you could. Well, you knocked and no one answered. You could try the door.
Is the door locked?
So I don't think it
Or am
is.
I gonna get shocked again? Does anybody have rubber?
I got a mage hand.
A mage hand.
Apparently have 50 feet of rope.
2 feet of rope. Yep.
I got 95 hit points.
That'll get you through some electricity.
Where the heck?
Probably not a good plan A, though.
Let's see. The knocker is haunted. If you just push open the door, it will creak open ominously.
Ooh, ominous. Yeah.
Who would booby trap the door knocker but not the actual door?
Who would booby
That
trap
reminds
an
me.
unlocked
Hey,
door?
Gayle,
What?
can you check for traps, please? I almost got fried.
Oh, I will check for traps.
Okay. So, give me an investigation or perception check, Gayle.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
I'll do an investigation and make it like a 32.
Okay. Perfect. Where the heck? Connect the map for this building. Why are you not with the rest of the maps? Okay.
Because that would make sense.
Yeah. Old adventures. The worst. Okay. So the only thing that is trapped is indeed the knocker. Although it's more that it's haunted than trapped. You think there's a creature trapped inside of it. A will-o-wisp. But other than that, the door is untrapped, and you do not see any traps in the foyer in front of you.
Okay. Can Gayle will just be like, yeah, it's all clear.
Cool.
Who wants to go into the spooky castle first?
Ooh.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but you know. I'm sure we could flip this. Tarbek will just kind of mumble to himself as he walks in.
Have you considered volcano real estate?
Rather, I'd honestly, this place needs to be thrown into a volcano, quite frankly.
Yeah. First, you're going to have to
My
unhaunt that
sources
door.
say no.
Second, open floor plan.
Open floor plan. We're going to destroy every wall.
Yeah. Get some nice
Also the
subway tile. It'll look great. Okay, so there is a small entrance hall in front of you. There is a door immediately to your left, a grand staircase going up, obviously, and behind the staircase is a hallway that seems to lead to the back of the house. This room does not look like it has been used in a very long time. There is dust everywhere.
Does the door dramatically shut behind us, locking us inside?
No.
Thaumaturgy, yes it does.
Oh. Home.
Pretty much. Because things have gotten spookier, everyone has visibly noticed Kaw get less worried. She rolls her eyes because it was a bit much, and thaumaturgy's the door back open.
So is it like, is the inside look like has been in there for a while, or?
Not in this room, no.
Can I activate my paladin radar in here?
Oh, yes you can.
Oh boy. You're going to get like a migraine.
I like to imagine the verbal component is just the paladin has to make the noise of a sonar ping as best as they can.
Okay. There, within 60 feet, there are 3 powerful ghosts.
Ghosts?
Powerful ghosts.
Powerful. Like, would be stronger than a regular ghost, you can tell. They're named ghosts.
Didn't we already do a Christmas Carol, Dread Realm?
I really like A Christmas Carol, okay?
Okay.
No, it is... You don't think it's quite that. They're not time spirits.
Hey, Kaw, I know that you're into the spooky. You're gonna love this.
Spooky.
Yeah, we got us some ghosts. There are 3 of them, and absolutely rancid vibes, if I'm being honest.
I was gonna just start pointing in random directions, like...
Oh, okay, yeah. So they are... one of the ghosts is in the room immediately to your left. Another ghost is... The map real fast.
Okay, we're going in for the ghosts. I've got a strong flashlight, the ghost writing book, and a spirit box. What's everyone else got?
I got a sword.
I'm a cleric.
Yeah, so there's... And I'm me. So, there's a ghost immediately to your left, in the room to your left. There's a ghost upstairs and back a little bit. And there is a ghost in the courtyard. So that's behind the stairs.
I want to just take care of the closest ghost first.
Ghosts! Which is another thing Kaw can say in one of Tarbek's family members' voices.
Right. Ghosts! All of the ghosts.
I gotta go back there soon.
These are our stories, our ghost adventures.
Okay. So... yeah, so you go to the door to the left.
Knock, knock.
Close his gates.
A voice says, "Oh, visitors, please come in."
How polite.
Good day to you.
Okay, yeah. And floating there, seemingly trying to straighten the room she can no longer touch, is a woman dressed in what you would consider a noble woman's clothing. Although it is disheveled around her neck. She looks up and she says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Did the butler not let you in?"
He was busy. We kind of let ourselves in.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course. She'll do a curtsy, and she say that her name is Lady Godfrey.
Charmed.
Daniel knows vaguely who that is. Tarbek has no idea.
She will look at you and say, "Are you here to see the lord of the house, my husband?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not?
He is upstairs. I can go fetch him for you.
His name is that Mr. Zarovich by chance?
No. Lord Godfrey.
My mistake. Yes, sure. Love to meet him. Urgent business to discuss and all.
And she will float away and will attempt to open the door behind her as she passes through, but just passes through the door.
Okay. I feel bad now.
And it is about 9:30, so before her husband returns, we will end the episode and pick up there next time.
Ghosts?
Ghosts. House is full of cold spots. Outros. And
See, ever since the last patch, if you start on professional difficulty, the power is off, so the house starts cold.
that must make it harder.
It does. That's why it's on the hardest
That
difficulty.
makes sense. Outros and plugs. Dan.
Hi, I'm tired. Oh yeah, I'm Daniel as well. You can follow me at LightningFast11 on Twitter. Be safe. Wash your hands a lot. Wash your feet too, I guess. Wash. Be clean.
Yeah,
it's good for you.
That's good everyday advice. Liz.
Hi, I'm Liz. I will also second the whole washing of hands and keeping a safe distance and wearing your mask. Because, still a pandemic.
Still happening.
Not everybody's getting vaccinated.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay, and I am going to be just making non-stop Phasmophobia jokes until we're done with Ghost. So, gonna make you all suffer through that. I hope you're ready. Marty says in the chat, brush your teeth as well. Hygiene in general, very good. And yeah, what everyone else says, stay safe, be kind.
And Mira.
Hi, I'm Mira. If you want to see a cool art and animation, follow me on Instagram at Birds and Nerds. The website for the project that I'm on just dropped today. I'd tell you the link if I remembered what it was, but just follow me and I'll probably link it somewhere. But yeah, cool stuff. Wash your hands, wear your mask, please be safe, even if you're vaccinated, because you can still transmit it. So, be safe, be smart, be considerate to everyone around you.
I will echo what everyone said. All of those things. Be kind, be safe. Give a crap about other people, please. Speaking of ghosts, my wife was once on a TV show as a sketch artist for ghost hunters. It was called The Dead Files.
Please send us any kind of link that you can, like any.
I'll see if I can find it. It was
Please, I beg of
a
you.
while ago now, when she was in grad school. That's it. Let's see. Sunday is Odyssey of the Dragonlords, and next Wednesday is Star Chasers. So check us out.
Bye.
Have a great night, everybody.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Eh.
How do I do this?